The Niners have their first preseason game against the Las Vegas Raiders today, and in this video, I hope to break down 5 players to watch in this matchup. Starting out with number 5, Trey Lance and Sam Darnold are what everyone's going to be reporting on. Trey Lance has a completely reworked mechanics this offseason. I think he looks like a much better quarterback. The ball is coming out of his hands much more quickly, and a lot of people highlight his work with Patrick Mahomes and his throwing coach, Jeff Christensen. For me now, I want to see how this carries over to the games. Are we going to see him be more consistent on those intermediate and short passes, or will this really not carry over much to the game and have no impact, and will he continue to struggle to hit the gimme passes? I'm looking forward to seeing how effective this offense really is under Trey Lance going into year 3. Now moving on to Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is entering his first year with Kyle Shanahan's playbook, so I do want to see him just get in and out of the huddle effectively, make good decisions like he's been making throughout training camp. He hasn't turned the ball over a ton, and I don't want to see that change during the game because Sam Darnold's struggled with interceptions and turning the ball over, and just doing it during the practices isn't enough for me. I want to see it change during games as well. So with those two quarterbacks out of the way and what I'm watching out of them specifically, let's move in to number 4, Danny Gray. Danny Gray is a wide receiver the Niners selected out of SMU who ran a blistering fast 40-yard time last year of 4.3 seconds. But he wasn't very effective last year. This offseason though, it looks like he's made a notable jump in both his body and just his preparedness for the NFL game. His routes are a lot crisper, and we've even seen Danny Gray take some in rounds and on the run. So I just want to see how the Niners are going to utilize his speed, and if he's taken the jump that I hope he's taken from year 1 to year 2. In the offseason so far, it does look like he's a more complete wide receiver, but now we need to see how that translates onto the field. And while Danny Gray was held out of practice earlier this week with some soreness, I do expect him to participate in this game, but we will see. Now staying on the offensive side of the ball for number 3, the tight end position is what I want to speak about, more specifically the rookie tight ends. So far throughout camp, Cameron Latu, despite being the 3rd round selection tight end, hasn't performed up to expectations and has been outperformed by Brayden Willis, the 7th round tight end. So is that going to continue over in a game situation? I mean, Brayden Willis is getting open, catching the ball, as well as blocking really effectively, but Cameron Latu just can't catch the ball. I mean, he can block well, but once he gets open, it just seems like it clangs off his hands. Latu has spoken though recently and said that he's just trying to get a grasp on everything. It's just a lot to absorb, so that may be why he's struggling to catch the ball. Still, it's not encouraging for a rookie tight end. I expect Brayden Willis to run away with that spot. Moving off the 49ers offensive side of the ball now and into their defensive side of the ball, a position I'm really watching here is the linebacking position. They have several people here competing for that linebacking 3 spot, with Azeez Al-Shaair leaving in free agency. Some notable guys are D. Winters, Jalen Graham, but someone that I'm really interested in is Marcelino McCrary-Ball. This guy was a safety in high school and college, but then made the transition in the pros to the linebacking spot. And he's put on so much mass, and last year he looked great in coverage. And this year, throughout camp, he's flying to the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball. I just want to see his year 2 development. Overall, though, it'll be interesting to see who actually grasped this 3rd linebacker spot. And if Oren Burks isn't that guy, you can easily trade him and save money on the cap, which is great because you still have to pay Nick Bosa. Moving off the linebackers now and into number 1, the guy that I'm most excited to watch is rookie Ji'Ayir Brown. He's the safety out of Penn State. The last 2 years, he turned the ball over 10 plus times. I mean, this guy is a true ball hawk. But not just that, he's aggressive when it comes to his run fits. And even Charvarius Ward said he expects him to even be better when pads come on. So now with pads coming on and it being full go, I want to see how Brown produces in an NFL scheme. So with those players that I'm excited to watch out of the way, I want to hear what you're most excited to watch in this upcoming game. And it would also mean a ton to me if you liked and subscribed. And as always, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.